and welcome to another World of Stu video. But this time it's a video with a bit of a difference. So you might notice there's a little bit of shakiness going on, possibly with the camera work, because normally these are recorded via like Windows Media Maker and then edited. Well, not really edited. There's no editing, is there? Because it's just me spouting nonsense. But then saved via YouTube. Well, this time we are trying the YouTube app directly through my phone. So rather than having the sturdy laptop, I'm actually holding on to my phone. Because I'm 40 years old and I'm not really down with the modern technology, so to speak. I don't even have a Snapchat account. Just don't tell anyone, okay? Because it will make me look very uncool. So anyway, the point of this video is I just wanted to have a quick word about the season finale of Gotham Season 3. Now, realistically, I should hate Gotham because Batman is my guy and I am a purist. So I don't like it, for instance, in the modern comics where everybody seems to have a connection to Bruce Wayne going back to when they were kids and stuff. It's like, stop messing with the chronological order of things and the mythos. Just leave it alone. But, so I should hate Gotham because obviously it's telling the story of Gotham City more through the eyes of a young Jim Gordon rather than being about Batman, because obviously Bruce Wayne is just a wee boy whose parents have literally just been killed in that alley. But I love it. It's one of my favourite TV shows, even though some of the, you know, in terms of the original mythos, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know, the Penguin and the Riddler and everything being older than Batman. Well, I suppose they are older than Batman, but for instance, the Riddler being a police forensic officer to start with. I don't think there's ever been a Riddler backstory that's had that particular version of events, but I could be wrong. So correct me down below in the comments if I am wrong, because let's be honest, it wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, I love Gotham. Everyone nails it, hits it out of the park. Bullock, the character of Bullock, is amazing. The growing relationship we've had in the last 3 seasons between Riddler and the Penguin. You know, first of all, the Edward Nygma becoming the Riddler, Oswald Cobblepot becoming the Penguin, then the Penguin falling in love with the Riddler, but the Riddler not reciprocating, and Penguin killing Riddler's girlfriend, and Riddler vowing to kill the Penguin. Now, don't get me wrong. There has been some weak moments. Jada Pinkett Smith as Fish Mooney is pretty lame, to be honest. She's not a great actress, and she didn't really add that much to the show. It was good when she died at the end of season 1. Fortunately, she came back and she was kind of dead. It was like the whole Hugo Strange thing where he's doing experiments and so on. He's created some of the villains. That was all fine. Then she came back towards the end of season 3. And I was like, no, don't do it. Don't bring Fish Mooney back. She's terrible. But they pulled a swerve and she didn't last very long before she was killed by a rage-induced Jim Gordon. You evil murdering son of a bitch. Although, let's be honest, it's not the first time he's murdered someone, is it now? Other things that have been great about the show. Butch, who has been a sort of a background character. He's had little bits to do here and there. He's about to become Solomon Grundy, of course, in season 4. Spoilers there, just in case you didn't know that. Butch is in a coma and he is about to become Solomon Grundy. But what was so great about the end of season 3, I hear you ask? Well, Gotham has always had, well, I won't say always had, the first season of Gotham ended with an awesome cliffhanger that made me mark out like a small boy all over again when Bruce Wayne and Alfred found the Batcave. Except it wasn't really the Batcave, but they found a sort of cave under Wayne Manor, which was pretty awesome. Season 2, the finale was, it was alright, but it was just kind of the reveal of a clone of Bruce Wayne, and then there was the whole Court of Owls malarkey, which is obviously part of modern mythos in the comics, and that's not easy to say, trust me. But season 3, what can you say about season 3 finale? If you haven't seen it, I'm about to ruin it for you, so don't watch the rest of this video. If you have seen it, then you probably love it too, or you might not. You might be like, no, that's rubbish, I hate it, what are you talking about? And if that's the case, then feel free once again to leave a comment down below and tell me so. But what happened at the end of season 3? Bruce Wayne put on a balaclava, found a criminal about to mug and murder a family in an alley. So sort of bringing it full circle with his backstory. Beat the crap out of him. Climbed up to the roof. Pretty quick smart, I will say. That was the one little weak part of it. But climbed up, pretty quick smart. Stood on the roof, pulled off the balaclava, revealed himself to be Bruce Wayne. And he was stood there on the roof, full on. Batman stood there on a roof pose. And I geeked out like you would not believe. It was amazing. I watched it with my wife. She doesn't watch Gotham, but she saw it and she was like, that's rubbish. He got to the roof really quick. He wouldn't get up there quick. I was like, he can do whatever he likes. Do you know why? Because he's Batman. And she was like, well, he's not Batman yet. And I was like, he's Batman. He might be a young Bruce Wayne. He might not have the cowl or the batarangs or the Batmobile yet. But he's Batman. And the thing that made it particularly poignant, really, is the fact that a few days after I watched the season finale of season 3 of Gotham, the world lost the one true live-action Batman when Adam West passed away, age 88, to leukemia. It hit me quite hard, to be honest, because, like I say, he's my favourite live-action Batman. He's not my favourite Batman of all time. That goes to Kevin Conroy from the Batman the Animated TV series. Favourite Joker, of course, is Mark Hamill, not Heath Ledger. So I'm sure some of you will be going, see, I told you it was going to go shaky. I'm sure some of you will be going, you know nothing. Heath Ledger was amazing. Well, as far as I'm concerned, Heath Ledger only got an Oscar because he died. He wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. He was good, but it wasn't Oscar worthy, let's be honest. And I'm sure a lot of you have turned off right now going, that guy is an absolute buffoon who knows nothing about what he's talking about. And maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong, but that's the beauty of YouTube, isn't it? We all have a video and we all have an opinion. Whether we want to share those with other people or whether other people want them to share them with us. That's tough, really, because everybody's doing it. But yeah, Adam West died, and it was kind of weird. I don't know if this is wrong of me to feel like this, but it was almost like the world took away the Batman, or a Batman, but delivered to us at the end of season 3 a new Batman. When one passes away, another rises from the ashes. In terms of the character mythos, obviously, the fact that Adam West died was just tragic. The fact he didn't get the career that he deserved because of the albatross of Batman is kind of bittersweet for me, because I love him as Batman. Obviously, I love him as Family Guy, as Mayor Adam West. So, you know, would I have really connected with Adam West in the same way had he had the career that he could have done? Because he was a quality actor and he could have been a big leading man, but he was tied to the Batman character and studios wouldn't cast him, which was a tragedy. And I know I've just mispronounced that word because I can't say it. So, you know, if you've got a problem with that, then jog on. So, the 1966 Batman, as a tribute to the man, I actually sat down and watched that with my 8-year-old daughter. She loved it. We watched it on a small screen on a tablet. And the first thing she said when it finished was, I want to watch that on the big screen, on the TV, Dad. So that was cool. If anyone wants to do a cinematic run of that film as a tribute to Adam West, I will be there. I will buy a ticket. I'll be front and centre at the front of the queue, because that would be awesome to see on the big screen. And tragically now, I believe, out of the principal cast, there's Robin, Burt Ward is left, Lee Merriweather and Julie Newmar, 2 Catwomen are left alive. And of course you've got John Astin, who played the Riddler for 2 episodes when Frank Gorshin, there was some, was he before Frank Gorshin or was he in the middle of Frank Gorshin performances, because there was some sort of contract wrangling going on, I seem to remember a story. I don't know, but for me he wasn't the Riddler. Frank Gorshin is the Riddler. And if you want to go down even further, you can go to Joan Collins, who played Siren. She of course is still alive at the moment, alive and kicking. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts and the fact that I geeked out like crazy when David Mazouz was still on top of that roof as young Bruce Wayne being Batman. So that filled me with joy. The passing of Adam West filled me with despair. But I am looking forward to Gotham Season 4. Just one little quick request of anyone who's behind the making of Gotham. Please, 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 do not have Leslie Tompkins in it. I can't remember the actress's name. It's like something like Morana Baccarin or something like that. She was terrible in what was it? She was in Homeland. She was terrible in. Well, she wasn't too bad in Homeland, but she wasn't great. She was terrible in V, but then that whole thing was terrible, and they should have just like left it with the whole original classic. With Robert Englund, funnily enough, as Willie, I think it was off the top of my head. And she's god awful in Gotham. And as bad as she was in the first 2 seasons of Gotham, when, another spoiler here, when she turned into sort of like a villainous part of her character towards the end of season 3, it was just like, no! Stop doing it! Stop giving people powers and stop making people heroes and villains. Nobody wants to see that. Well, I'm sure some people want to see that, but I don't want to see that. My opinion, in my warped little mind, counts more than anything else. So that was my quick rundown of Gotham Season 3. It was great. Cannot wait for Season 4. And rest in peace, Adam West. You are gone, but you will never be forgotten. Until next time, keep it geek.